Hello, hello, Way Home family, YouTube subscribers. It is I, Steffi Star. I am coming at you from the way home, and I'm super excited to talk about our topic today. I want to discuss the epidemic of loneliness. We understand that people all over the world are suffering under the weight of loneliness. But I'd like to talk to you today about what I am familiar with as far as that subject goes. And it flies in the face of everything we've ever been taught, of the things we've learned, of the things we believe. That's most of the information I share. It flies in the face of all of our programming, all of our societal conditioning. So let's start first with what is loneliness. Loneliness is a sense of being alone. It really isn't about your environment per se, because I have been completely lonely in a marriage. I have been lonely in my family. I have been lonely in a room full of people. There is a difference between being alone and being lonely. Sometimes the two go together. And it's interesting, we have so much social media and so much technology that can connect us, but we tend to be connected. Rooms in our home, from booths in a Panera, like we're alone in all of this connection. And that in and of itself can cause a profound sense of loneliness, because the notion is, so I have all these friends online, I have all these friends on Facebook, I have a following on my YouTube channel. But most of the time when we're interacting with those systems, we are somewhere in a room alone. Even if and when we're surrounded, say you're in a Panera, you're in a booth alone. If you were in a booth with a bunch of friends, you wouldn't be engaging with Facebook or making content for YouTube. So being alone and being lonely don't always go together. But there is a way to be alone and never be lonely again. I am a singular person. I am singular. I have a very specific lifestyle. I walk a very particular path. And what I have learned in my years of traveling this 5D road, it is best accomplished outside of partnership. Now, having said that, I am surrounded by the most beautiful empath, doing good work out in the world people. I have friends that blow my mind, warm my heart, fill me with so much relational fulfillment. I have an intimacy with people in my life that I didn't have even when I was married. Traditional marriage, and actually, yeah, I've lived with people in long-term relationships for years early on in my life. I'm 56 years old now. I've been singular since about 2017, which means we're going on 8 years. And I have been celibate for the last 6 years. So what I can tell you about my life and my path, because of the awareness I have about what I am never lonely. I'm never lonely. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not because I'm special. It's not because I'm crazy, although that's up for debate, depending on what topic we're talking about. I am not lonely because I am everything and I am everyone. There is a difference between who I am as Stephanie and what I am in the world as source energy. And because I've walked this path where I have come to understand deeply, profoundly, in the most interconnected way, an illusion of form that is temporal, temporary, on its way out, constantly in a state of decline and death from the moment we're born. We're slip sliding our way on down the banana peel road into a grave, whether it's early or late is irrelevant. I am. That's my nature. That's my whatness. That is my interconnected oneness to source energy, to the thing that put us here and the thing to which we are all on our way back. When you know that you are, when you can say with an assurity and a certainty that transcends comprehension, I am infinite, I am immovable, I am unshakable, I am source energy. You will never be alone again. There is no loneliness in the 5D awareness of your whatness. Because the cat behind me, the blades of grass outside, the belladonna and the pine trees and the bougainvillea, like the butterflies and the dragonflies, the horses I see on my walk, like I'm so connected to everything. And in that connection, loneliness cannot abide. Loneliness is an illusion of the world of form, of the 3D construct of me and you, us and them, black and white, light and dark. And we live in that duality. We choose that duality. We come from infinite interconnected perfection into the carnival, the amusement park, the circus ride that is the earth realm. So when we come here with a collective amnesia about our whatness. But the whole point of the road through the earth realm is to remember, to reconnect, to put ourselves back to our whatness before we are actually returned in spirit to our whatness vis-a-vis death, what we consider death. And I also believe there's no death. I believe there's no such thing as loss. Everything and anything is only ever-changing form. So living in that awareness is a profound lesson in our interconnectedness, in the fact that we are everything, we are everyone, thereby we cannot be alone. So I would encourage you, if you find yourself alone, particularly if you find yourself alone and lonely, sit quietly, get still, go inside, reconnect to the entirety of the YO universe that is within you. You are the universe. I don't spell it with a capital U. I spell it with a capital Y, capital O, capital U. YO universe. That is you. Connect to that. It's in you. You can't be still. You certainly can't be still in nature and not see yourself inside. The true you, the infinite you, the immovable and unshakable you. You are the universe. Experience yourself as that. And you can never be lonely again, I promise. So, twhic.com is the Way Home website. We are an intentional community where people can walk their path and speak their soul language with our human family without caveat, without having to explain themselves, without feeling weird about it. We host events around the traditions and our ancestry and the molecules in nature that allow us to return imminently, spontaneously to our whatness, to our oneness. So all of the information for the work that I do and the spirit that I walk around with is down in the description. Check it out. Click onto the website and figure out how to build your own toolbox that will save you from the illusion of loneliness. It is an illusion. It doesn't exist in real reality. It can't. It is a construct of the egoic mind. It is not in your infinite nature ever to be lonely. So that's what I have for today. As always, an honor. You are loved. You are seen. You are source energy. Aho.